All too often, fly fishermen become a little bit lazy at the end of the season. Many times, they'll just store their gear away dirty. After spending good money for this equipment, isn't it worth taking a few minutes now to clean it so it lasts longer and works better later? The bottom line is, your fly fishing gear will serve you better in the spring if it's stored away properly, clean and dry for the winter. So exactly what can you do with your fly line, your reels, and your flies to store them away for the winter? That's a great question. To help you answer that question, we're going to highlight some quick and effective tips that you can do to store your gear. First, your fly line. Leaving your fly line wrapped tightly on the reel for a few months while dirty will mean it won't float properly in the spring. So to clean your line, use a mild dish soap and warm water. Let the line soak for a little while. When you dry your line, use a paper towel and slowly run the line through the towel. This will allow you to feel for any nicks in the line. If you find that there are too many, get rid of that line and start new for the spring. Otherwise, store your line loosely off the reel until it's time to re-spool in the spring. The fly reel. If your fly line is dirty, then so is your reel. Cleaning your reel is easy, however. You can use the same type of warm water and mild soap mixture I mentioned earlier. Pull your reel apart and use a soft bristle toothbrush to get rid of any of the grit. Rinse the reel and then dry it with a towel. Honestly, it's best to let your reel stay out overnight while it's apart so it'll dry completely. The next day, put it back together, but before you do, sparingly lubricate the reel. Your flies. You know, the winter is a great time to organize your gear. So when you go to store away your flies, store them between two paper towels. This will help to wick away any moisture that may remain on your flies. What about your fly rod? You can use the warm water and mild dish soap mix to wipe down your fly rod. When you do, don't forget to wipe down that handle. When you're done, let your rod air out overnight, then store it in its sleeve. Even though fly fishing isn't necessarily a winter sport, taking time during the winter to properly store your gear is a must. By following these few simple tips during the off-season, you'll be ready to hit the streams and rivers much more quickly when spring rolls back around.